picked up the gun, raised the gun, pointed it. Officers returned fire.
A day of chaos. We'll tell you how this fugitive manhunt came to an end.
Always on air, online, on mobile. Fox Toledo News at 10 starts right now.
In this process, there was actually 2 lives lost, one of an innocent citizen and another one of the suspect that actually drew down on the officers.
A chaotic situation ends in tragedy. Good evening, I'm Allison Brown. This wanted robber led police on a manhunt. During the madness, an innocent man dies and 2 Toledo police officers are injured, not to mention many in Brian Lipp's path feared for their lives today. It all started around 9:15 this morning. Fugitive Brian Lipp, wanted for robbery, was spotted by a TPD sergeant. He was walking near Northtown Mall in North Toledo, and eventually Lipp and the sergeant were both pointing guns at each other during a short standoff. It ended, though, with Lipp running to the Barney's gas station here at North Detroit and Alexis Road. Police say Lipp ran up to a man and put a gun to his neck. Lipp took his keys, then took off in a 2010 Honda Civic. At 9:21 a.m., TPD crews saw the stolen Honda Civic and they pursued Lipp at Alexis and Telegraph. The fugitive tried to ram marked police cars, then fled. At 9:28 a.m., crews spotted the Civic again going southbound in the northbound lanes, entering I-75 and quickly caused a multi-vehicle crash near LaGrange Street. But police say he didn't stop. Lipp went down to Rudolph in Wood County. Police say he violently took another Honda Civic. This happened around 11:03 a.m. Then a robbery. Police say Lipp ripped off the Walgreens pharmacy on Main Street in Bowling Green at 11:30. 16 minutes later, though, 11:46, Perrysburg police saw Lipp and a chase began. Ohio Highway Patrol helped out. Eventually, Lipp drove to Bancroft and Maplewood in Toledo's Old West End. He crashed his car at 11:54 a.m. Police say the fugitive refused to drop his handgun. That's when police fired, killing the 48-year-old. Now, Toledo police say this was such a senseless turn of events, and sadly, the actions of the suspect affected innocent lives. Fox Toledo's Ashley Giancola continues our Team Fox coverage now with the city's perspective on this situation.
Police Chief Navarre says Brian Lipp was a desperate individual who put himself into a position that got him killed. Mayor Mike Bell says this has been an extremely rough day for everyone involved.
There was a collision, a very violent, tragic collision.
The 3-car accident on 75 North near LaGrange killed 63-year-old Larry Collins. His car collided with the Toledo police car chasing Brian Lipp as he drove southbound against traffic on 75 North. Mayor Mike Bell supported the actions of Toledo police officers James Maurer and David O'Brien, 2 officers who were hurt as a result of this fugitive manhunt.
It's very easy to second guess, okay, because we're not there. But I know that there is no way those officers would have done what they were doing if they didn't believe they were going to make a difference in the incident.
Both officers were taken to Mercy St. Vincent's with non-life-threatening injuries. A 3rd car driven by 35-year-old David Hamilton then hit the first 2. David, along with 31-year-old Sarah, 7-year-old Riley, and 5-year-old Jackson were all taken to Toledo Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Lipp got away and then collided with another vehicle driven by a 35-year-old mother and her baby. Both were taken to St. B's, and Chief Navarre says they're going to be okay. Lipp's final crash was off of the Bancroft Street exit. He drove through a chain-link fence into another fence and then into a garage where the vehicle turned on its side.
But we believe he was smoking crack while he was laying in that car on its side. Picked up the gun, raised the gun, pointed it. Officers returned fire.
Chief Navarre says a total of 7 law enforcement officers from TPD, Ohio State Highway Patrol, and the FBI fired somewhere around 40 to 50 rounds. Lipp was pronounced dead at the scene.
They did what they were trained to do, and he lost his life as a result.
This is an unfortunate tragedy, but we've gotten another bad person off the street at the end of the day here.
Chief Navarre says there were multiple warrants out for Brian Lipp. He says TPD will be the leading agency in the shooting investigation following today's events. Reporting on assignment, Ashley Giancola, Fox Toledo News.
And as Ashley mentioned, police have been searching for Lipp for days. He was accused of robbing a Rite Aid in Point Place last Monday and was spotted at a scrap metal facility in North Toledo yesterday. But he got away after a multi-agency manhunt. Police spent several hours trying to find him. Meanwhile, a victim talked to Fox Toledo about her encounter with Lipp.
He was waiting as if he had a question to ask, and that's a pretty normal occurrence at Rite Aid. So as soon as I opened the drawer for the register, he came around and said, "Don't be a hero." I backed away, let him have what he wanted, and he left.
Now, if you see news happening, we want to know. These are some pictures of this morning's fugitive manhunt sent in by Fox Toledo viewer Christy Barker. You can see police investigating the situation and also how officials were monitoring Brian Lipp from the air as well. Remember, you can always send us your pictures. Report it at foxtoledo.com.